first learned about breast cancer, that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, was December of 2019, Christmas Eve. I came home and I talked to my husband. When we were talking about it, both of us just had a blank stare, and we made a video chat to our parents. We also called our pastor and talked to him for a little bit too. The very first thing we did was pray about it. It's still a little emotional. We just discussed the plan going forward, and from there it was just living life to its fullest. My military family has been amazing. The company commander had told me, he said, "You're definitely a fighter. We've got this, and I'm here to back you up, whatever you need." And all I could do was smile, and we gave each other a hug and kept moving from there. From the time I found out about breast cancer and was diagnosed with breast cancer, it was 6 weeks to the surgery date. After the surgery date, it was less than a month, and I started chemotherapy in February. When the COVID pandemic began, the nurses became my family. They were there for my appointments if I asked anybody to be there. They were there for all of my labs if I needed them there. We even did hip bumps throughout the appointments. During my chemotherapy sessions, we began with a bump, we ended with a bump, and we were always laughing. They made John B. Amos Cancer Center feel like home. Radiation with Dr. Cuba and his team, it was a blast. They would assist with anything that I needed.
I definitely had the pleasure of working with just incredibly inspiring patients over the years. As we treat them on a daily basis, usually for many weeks, we get to know the patients better and better as time goes by. Lots of relationships are formed. We get to know them and their family, their spouses, their children, their friends. It really is humbling to work with such incredibly strong patients as they go through their various individual journeys. With oncology, as so many of the medical fields, things continually change. The community of Columbus is just so incredibly giving and caring and sharing, such that when we do fundraisers, that we're able to raise the funds to keep up with that new technology that we're studying all the time, and to bring that cutting edge treatment to the people of Columbus.
What can I say about John B. Amos Cancer Center? It is one of the state-of-art facility and premier center in this community and providing services for last several years. We take care of many patients here, including breast cancer. But we can say that we can cure this cancer. We can take care of the patients from beginning of the screening all the way to the treatment. At John B. Amos Cancer Center, we provide screening, surgical services, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, endocrine therapy. Our team not only take care of your cancer, but they are also involved emotionally, and they have a passion to take care of their patients. This is the center which provides best of the best care, almost every aspect of everyday life.
I hope through my story that it encourages somebody else, that there's still life to be had, regardless of the struggle and the obstacle that you're going through. My advice for the next person, because I know there's going to be somebody else, I'm not the last, I'm not the first, and there will be more to follow, is hope. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. And you'll find your faith. And it'll carry you through.